Hey, Nurk, first and foremost, how's your back feeling?
My back is good. I kind of felt on tailbone, so actually it's negative. Everything else will be fine. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. So after that, it seems like you're sort of starting to get in more of a rhythm in these last few games than maybe the first few games we saw you back. Do you feel like you're figuring out your role again and finding that rhythm more?
I mean, obviously we're struggling defensively, so I think my mindset was more like try to facilitate it and try to play better defense, be aggressive, try to give us a new look. But obviously my mindset was like try to get us back where we used to be as far as defensive end. But we're now on the same page, man. That's I think it's clear right now. But offensively, I think it just getting even harder. I think we're kind of a little bit selfish now, but we should be better. There's no excuse, man. I think when we look at our team healthy now, almost done with restriction minutes, game 2, 3, whatever it is, have more, but trying to really not force the things out there, trying to make, game easier for everybody, but we're not there yet, man.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest. Dwight, go ahead.
You never lowered my hand. I didn't have anything. Sorry, Jacob.
Oh, my bad. Jamie Hudson, NBC Sports Northwest.
Eric, that's great to hear about your back, but with your knee and wrist and just overall, how would you say you're feeling as now your minutes are getting bumped up, but how are you feeling overall?
I feel good. I think, a little miscommunication, with the back-to-backs. And that's when, start thinking about what you should do and should not do. But we getting straight, obviously the first couple of back-to-backs, I was worried about it. And, team kind of have a feeling should different way, but we figure out, and my health is great. We just want to be precaution because all I care, to have a healthiest team for the playoffs. And now we just need to, figure out the way we want to play. I think we didn't have a lot of games when everybody healthy. I mean, minus Zach. But, it's a good problem to have. But at the same time, I understand the frustration with the fans and everybody. But it's really, sometimes it's frustrating for us too, to just, I know the coaches, no matter what they tell us, they can't go out there and change it. So I get that. I think everybody get that, but at some point, something got to happen.
Jason Quick, go ahead.
Nurk, you've touched on a little bit, and you've been around this organization long enough, but something doesn't seem right now with you guys. Can you put your finger on what that is?
I'm not that type of person to throw anybody. I'm going to start for myself. I think. I feel I like how I'm moving out there. I like what I am as a condition. I feel great. But obviously, with the minutes restriction, that's limit coach what he trying to do, and our look is a little bit different. In the first couple of games, I was playing without Dame and tried to figure out second unit and with CJ. So, and now we back on mostly the closest rotation. This game probably was the how we're going to shoot or how it should look like. And I just don't feel like we understand our potential, to be honest with you. I think we don't give us enough credit when we play good. And we never been in this organization too high or too low, to be honest with you. But I think at this point, the only thing could change is just ourselves to do it, man. I think we should be more vocal as far as even if we need to curse somebody out as a teammate with a good cause. We've never been, I think, that type of players in my 4 years here. But I think at this point, I think we got to figure out not a lot of coaching staff. I think, which is make harder because now we need to. Really be on each other, to hold accountable.
Coming back to AJ McCord.
So Nurk, you talk about accountability. When we talk to Dame and CJ, they talk about how they have that in their relationship and how they do have that sort of open, can tell each other, trust each other with those questions. Who does it, how do you go about doing that? How do you create a culture where you can have accountability as you guys look to become better defensively?
I mean, it's just not about Dame and CJ. What we're looking right now, you know, as far as what they, you know, Dame see pretty much over the years any type of defense. And I think what they try and do now is really like, you guys, we're gonna take Dame and CJ out of the game and everybody else beat us. So I think something got to change as far as offense or just the mindset. I feel like we skip the shots we have and try to overdo it, the stuff. I think it's pretty much simple for us because we are, you know, have some great players in this team. So as far as the accountability, I think it's not a problem with Dame or CJ holding each other accountable. It's more like as a unit, as a group, like, you know, if two people out there playing your butt ass off, you're not going to change the defense or offense. You know, we saw the last couple of games, they've been really aggressive in our guards, and we got to do something about it. So even if I need to be more aggressive right away, and that's what I'm probably going to looking for. But right now, I was just getting from the injury, trying to not really forcing my way in, but it just looks like I'm going to do it because that's going to help the team down the road. Because right now, I really try to be facilitative, you know, first in the team, which is helping and doesn't help certain ways. So, which is weird.
Thanks, Nurk. We'll wrap it there.
All right.